That's a pretty cool view though. The Lynx and the Chinook flying together like that. Very cool. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 6 of the Left Hook campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we managed to use the Buccaneers to fantastic effect up against the packed armor, and unfortunately we only get to do that once, so if you missed it, go back and check it out. But today we have ourselves a fun battle set up with our rocket artillery. We are using a leader unit here as well, which will allow that rocket artillery to have access to feld depots, which will provide 16,000 supply each. So we're going to have lots and lots of rockets to use. They're going to be bringing in the 2nd Battalion of the 23rd Tank Regiment and probably the 3rd Battalion of the 302nd Guards. Let's have a look at the map. Ooh, kind of a tough map, because we don't really have much open ground capability with this setup, but at least we have a nice defensive sector there. Let's tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. I just noticed, I don't think they brought in, the guards. Huh. That's actually not good, because the follow-up attack might be quite brutal. However, it does at least allow us to wipe out another of these tank battalions, most likely, because I reckon we can get ourselves a total victory here. Right, first things first, let's go ahead and put down the feld depots to make sure we have plenty of supply. Next up, we'll want to probably secure Charlie. I only really want to capture Bravo and then one of these two. And I think it would be easier, probably, to take Charlie. That being said, maybe I could just set a couple of Milans up in the middle that can just like ambush stuff. We could put some Milans like over on the right and stuff. I much prefer putting Milans in these buildings, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. So we'll start off with Jägeraufkader. They can go and unload into position. We are going to want to just contest this completely. So let's bring in all of those Aufkader as well. We'll put one in there. We'll put like 2 on this side. Have I got any more? I do. Put one more there. Do I have looks? I do. We'll bring up a couple looks. And that should be enough early recon to contest that area. Then we want to be able to get our Milans in there. So let's just go ahead and bring them in like so. I might have to be a bit careful where exactly I put these. But we'll put one here. We'll put one in there. I'll put one on this side. And we'll bring in a recon helicopter. I know we have plenty of those. We kind of sit with those. We can have 2 more helicopters on this side that can keep eyes for us. We'll have one here, here and here. Okay, and then I'm going to need Milans to hold Bravo. We'll just use these ones. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I think there's 3 buildings here, yeah. That's perfect. And then these have Fuchs Milans. Tell you what we do with those. We'll put them in these tree lines here. Put one over here to protect like these bridges. That seems good. Yeah, so we take the left. I'm going to need a leader actually to capture this, so let's just use a Fuchs. Actually, I might use a Fuchs on the left because it's nice and fast. It can get into position nice and quick. And then we'll use maybe just like a Jägerführer here. That's absolutely fine. I'm not sure what I want to do with these Milans. Like whether or not I want to just like rush them up here early on, I'm not too sure. I might just move them up to like this tree line in case we don't win that initial engagement. I might also want to bring up some infantry with me. That'll do. Jaegers. These can take those buildings as well, just to make sure that if there's like any infantry that gets unloaded from BMPs and stuff, we have something that can actually fight them. Although we do have the looks, I suppose. Alright, last things we need to do, buy in some artillery. Let's get 3 Mars. Perfect. Alright, let's launch the battle. Ready to go. Look at that, beautiful. I'm on a control group. Make sure that Alouette takes off. I'll just have it hover above the trees there. There is a BRDM-2. Hopefully the looks can take that out. It's struggling, but that'll do. Alright, nice. Oh, okay, that's a bit different. That's just a flood of T-80s coming down. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Wait, are they turning around? I might have a chance to get into these buildings. We'll move my Jaegers over here. They're actually moving over to the left-hand side. Let's have the looks leave, because that's not going to last against those tanks at all. The other thing that I really do need to do is bring up some supply. Should have done that from the start, I think. We'll put 2 in here, 2 in here, 2 in there, and we'll put 2 maybe there. And with any luck, that'll be good enough. I'm going to start putting down some cluster fire. And then one return fire. This Al-Qaeda is going to want to prepare to jump out of there. He's held them up long enough, I think. Nope. Never mind. Alright, we got the Jaegers in position. They can hold them in. Hold them there. Alright, we'll let those Mars fire. Actually, which one is it? That one can stop firing. Alright, here we go. Rocket artillery. Smashing them to pieces. Perfect. Nice. Alright, is that enemy artillery coming in? Where's that coming from? I'm not too sure. But the Jaeger's held. I guess I could just put these on to counter battery. They'll automatically fire at that unit, probably. Speaking of, it's there. There's another one here, apparently. Okay, let's bring up a Unimog there. We'll put a Unimog here. I'll get one behind that building, one behind this building. One behind there as well. Oh nice, the one rocket it fired actually hit the mark. That's pretty clutch. Good. Okay, I should have another 3 Mars ready to go. If those T-80s are just going to sit there, we'll hit those. Already got them down to half their morale. I wouldn't usually recommend firing next to your reinforcing road, but in this case, I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay, well, they moved as I was firing. That's unfortunate, bit of a waste. Oh, can we hit it? No. Managed to get out of line of sight in time. Gonna have to move that back slightly because the T-80BV, it does have an NSVT on it. It's always a bit sketchy because it can shoot down a helicopter pretty effectively. Well, at least one of those are going to hit the mark. Maybe. Not even. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, those can go back and resupply. Good kills from the Milans. We've only got 11 morale left. That BMP didn't move either. Let's just try and sneak up a little bit more with the Alouette. And I need to bring up some more Unimogs on the left to just give us some supply there. Mustn't get close to the BMP2s. That's a death sentence. For example. Right, we'll just let those fire away. Nice, good kills. Okay, we're gonna set up another attack, I think, on this road. Trying to hold them there long enough for the Mars to hit the mark, but I think the Milans will just have to do the job. Ah, well, that's GG. Simple enough. Alright, well, pretty quick battle. We did lose 6 units, unfortunately, but killed a decent amount of T-80BVs there, and it is a total victory, so that's kind of what matters. Losing 2 Milan's unfortunate, but somewhat unavoidable, I think. We managed to disorganize that tank unit, which is great. What's this tank unit going to do, if anything? It does have 4 action points remaining, so it could initiate an attack. Feel it coming here. Alright, so the 3rd Battalion of the 302nd actually retreated from that position. They're pushing in from Warburg. Onto my helicopter unit. And we'll definitely bring in my artillery to help us out. I could also bring in the big boy artillery. This is going to be a pretty tough battle. And this is what abbots and scouts. I kind of like the supporting units of the abbots instead. But this would be a good target. Actually, what am I talking about? These helicopters will deal with the tanks. So yeah, we don't actually need the big boy artillery. We'll take the small artillery. I could also bring in tornadoes. But I actually don't think it's necessary. A tactical battle. Their aircraft are going to get intercepted. Although the interception failed, but they did lose an aircraft. Okay, that changes things a little bit. And this map definitely changes things. Okay. So we got the 67th and their aircraft. Yeah, the aircraft are a problem. For sure. I don't really have any AA. It's basically as simple as that. I don't have any AA. Alright, well, that certainly shakes things up a bit. Let's see how we get on. We're gonna just kind of spread out with the GHURKAS, I think, and hope that they can do the job. We'll have a couple land here. We'll have the leader with them. We'll have these two land in here. Again, we'll have the leader with them.
Where do you need us, sir?
And then we're going to want to look at maybe bringing in a couple of Milans. I could do a Milan in the center here. I don't like leaving them on their own like that. Maybe one here. We'll definitely want to use recon with us.
Where do you need us,
bring that in. Just to take those positions.
Someone need a guardian angel?
I can keep a recon with that unit, and then we'll probably put another Milan here. That will do. Okay, this artillery unit.
The sky is ours.
What do we actually get? That's good. We get some assault pioneers with Carl Gustavs. Not too bad.
I'm listening.
I think the big thing that the artillery offers is the supply, to be honest. We can also get the Sultan in here. Now, the other thing that might be good about this map, if we can control all 3 sectors, we could win that way. I think that's probably going to be a priority.
Bring us there, taxi.
I'm going to just spread out some more infantry.
for enemy planes.
As long as I'm sort of surrounding my leaders with my own infantry, I don't think we have to worry too much about that. The abbots, I think we're fine using in order to kill tanks. So let's bring in a couple groups of those. Maybe like 1 or 2 helicopters, actually. Might be a good idea, but I don't want to invest too much into the helicopters. Just because they cost us a lot of cohesion. A lot of morale, sorry. And they also... yeah, like are just vulnerable to the aircraft in this battle.
That's your orders, Captain.
We'll keep the
Okay,
abbots
sir.
together. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Where do you need us, sir?
The big thing will just be like getting my initial forces into position and then getting those helicopters out of there ASAP. That's a pretty cool view though. The Lynx and the Chinook flying together like that. Very cool.
Someone need a guardian angel? Where do you need us, sir? I need that tail rotor checked.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I think we're in an okay position here. Plan 2 will hopefully take out the BRDM.
We've got him.
Good kill. And we're sitting on the +6, so that's great.
Need a raid?
Okay.
Fire and maneuver.
Now the thing I want to do next is... I was going to bring in like some supply, but I don't know if I want to preemptively.
You have orders, Captain? Assault formation on me.
Engine is running. We're waiting.
Andrew, get there.
Somebody call for a cab.
I got a hit.
Alright, where is that artillery firing from?
HE loaded. Ready to
We'll let the
fire.
abbots do their work. A decent amount of units coming down there.
Formation.
I'm going to get more lynxes. One problem we might actually struggle with is AT, like not having enough AT. Gonna get the links pretty close. Move the abbots. Alright, let's just keep hugging our infantry with the lynxes, keep them safe. And we're going to want to make sure that I bring in some supply, so we'll just bring in a Chinook back here that I can jump back to. Alright, let's bring up the last 2 GHURKAS rifles on the right there with an AT group. What? Is that really just going to kill my rifle leader like that? That's so sad. Okay, well, let's just get that Chinook off to one side because that's in a really sort of sketchy position. Let's move the Lynxes away. That GHURKAS rifle should be able to kill that T-80 for us. Let's just move back and get on top of those. These abbots are going to have to move around. Right, the AT group did its job. We're killing a lot of these. Yeah, big problem. We kind of run out of ammo there. These are just going to have to run into the trees. Let me see about bringing up a couple of helicopters to just help there. Even the BTR is having a go. Ruthless. I think what we'll have to do here on the left is I'll have to swing like a Chinook around the side to resupply those. I was really worried that that would happen. That's a pain. Well, there's actually an Igla on that side as well. That Milan got taken out. Okay, let's pull these all the way back. We can kill that leader at least. Might give me a chance to move the Sultan in here and capture that back. That air mobile's got caught out because the building went down. That's unfortunate. Nasty rocket strike as well coming in from the MiG. It might be worth using these more as like a direct fire tool than anything else. Right, where's my Chinook at? We'll move that over here. And they can come back in and try and retake their position. Well, we're still holding here. The GHURKAS really holding quite valiantly at the moment. As soon as that Sultan has captured this, we're going to move back. Oh, the Chinook went down. Alright, guess we're finding another place to land. I think there was something on that road. This is super risky. It's a perfect battle for the GHURKAS. It really is. We're on a +6 again. We've killed half their morale.
Warning.
Oh no, the Emabel. Found and killed. Alright, let's get these back to the front. That MiG-27's gotta be evac bingo soon, surely.
Warning.
Oh, another Chinook went down. No luck. Okay, I think we stopped trying to get Chinooks to those guys. It was like a Spec Ops mission trying to get the supply to the GHURKAS, but not gonna happen. Alright, well, hopefully they stay alive, because they are very good units. I don't want to lose them.
Warning.
Still holding a +2. Just get the Sultan into the corner here, or use the GHURKAS to protect them.
Warning.
I'm very tempted to get a Gazelle Recon to try and spot their leader that will be capturing that sector. But for now, I'm kind of happy taking the +4 and the Conquest Victory, if we can. Let's just use the Abbots to counter battery that on the right hand side there. Just gotta hold the ground for a long enough amount of time. We have been killing a decent amount of their infantry here. I saw that infantry squad. Move back a couple of units. Oh, we lost a Hell Arm. MiG-27 came in, took that down. Ooh, that's a full district of infantry there. See if we can get some artillery on them. Last 14 seconds. 10 seconds. And we hold. And that's going to be a total victory. Brilliant. Wow. That was pretty clutch by the GHURKAS. Exactly what we needed. 77 kills, 18 losses. Yeah. Well, I mean, they did their job. The GHURKAS rifle leader unfortunately getting taken out. I was a bit sad about that for sure. Losing a couple of Lynx H7s to the MiG-27s was kind of inevitable. So as Estrella 1 was taking out those Chinooks, it was like hunting them down on the left-hand side there. That really sucks because it would have been nice to get those other units back in the action. Otherwise, the rest of the losses I'm not too concerned about, but yeah, great outcome at least. I'm surprised they didn't disorganize them. They're punching back everywhere at the moment. I might have to be very careful here near Holzman. I wasn't convinced that they were actually going to push up there, but they did. I thought they might go for the attack into my heavy armor. Alright, well. No more Buccaneers to be used, unfortunately. But what an episode. The GHURKAS saving our bacon. That's what we like to see. And unfortunately, guys, yeah, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we might have to withdraw our forces on the top side here so they don't get surrounded. But we'll look for more battles across the front. But I'm pretty sure their forces in front of Castle are being whittled down quite substantially. Alright, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.